What's up, guys? Back here with another video.
Yes.
We are going to answer the last question from the Q&A. Not the last question, but the question that we didn't go in depth about. How we met and how we fell in love, or how we knew we were the one for each other.
Yes.
So,
tell them how we met.
How we met. I don't know. I feel like you know the story better than me, but I recollect that we met through Facebook somehow. I don't know how we ended up being Facebook friends, but we did my freshman year of high school. And did you DM me? Of
course I DM her, you know. I Facebook messaged her and you know, started off, hey, you know, very simple, nothing crazy. Hey.
What did I say back? Hey? Hi? Hiya? Like something along those lines?
Something along those lines.
We don't need to read any cringy messages. We just need to tell them, we just need to get the point across to them.
Yeah, so basically we started a conversation, and at the end of our conversation, it was very brief. How are you? Da da da. She was like, goodbye, and I hit her with the question, can I get your number? She told me, you're gonna have to work for it. And I was like, oh, that'd be easy. And she was like, you're not doing good so far. You've been really cocky right now, and that's not gonna help.
That sounds like me.
But yeah, so that's like how our first conversation went.
I don't remember all our Facebook conversations. I feel like you were much better at remembering that type of stuff. But eventually he did get my iPod number.
I got the digits. And
that's because, it's not because I didn't want to give him my actual number, it's because I didn't text on my phone. Like, my iPod looks like an iPhone, whereas my phone that I had at the time was the way that all of our iPhones looked when we were like, I don't know, 8th grade, 9th grade. So, no, was I in high school by the time you got my number? I feel like
you were in high school.
Okay, all right, well, yeah. So that's why he got my iPod number. Eventually he got my phone number too, but it wasn't because I didn't want to give him that. It was mostly because I didn't text on my regular phone, because my mom could track that too. So sorry, Mom, I was texting a lot more than the AT&T bill was showing. And
it was late at night. Boom.
Super late at night.
Yes.
But harmless. I wasn't doing anything bad. It was just I was texting when she was like, you shouldn't be texting. So fast forward to Walt's freshman year of high school. He and I were dating different people, and so there was that. We were just friends at that point. We started to like hang out, not really, before our first period, because our homeroom classes were right next to one another.
Right next to each other.
So he'd always stand outside the classroom. I don't know if it was for me or for what, but he'd always stand outside the classroom, and then when I would walk by, we'd be able to say hello to each other. Did you stand outside for me, or were you just being social?
I don't like school, so I was trying to stay outside of class as long as possible. That's
fair. That's fair. I didn't think it was for me, but like just thinking about it now, I was like, I wonder if that was for me.
Yeah.
I guess it wasn't. So then Walt broke up with his girlfriend. I don't know who broke up with who, I don't care. But they broke up. I was still dating my boyfriend at the time. And while we were dating, Walter was, so go ahead and tell them what you would do, what you would say to get under my ex's skin.
I don't know what she's talking about.
What?
I don't know. I can't recollect. I can't recall anything. Thank you so much. But yeah, so moving on.
No, you need to tell them the story. You need to tell them.
What story? There's no story.
It's not actually even a story. You need to tell them what you would do.
I call her future bae. I mean, I wasn't lying. I'm just stating out facts.
But he would do it to my ex. Like, he would do it, he would say it to him to like piss him off. And he would say it in front of me, but to my ex to upset him. My ex and I, obviously we broke up, and then track season started, and Walt and I both threw discus. And like I said in the previous video, unless I edited it out, the discus field area was separate from the track field. So he and I got to spend every day together. Yeah. And in that time, Walter developed feelings for me.
In that time, she was like, wow, I really need to be with that guy. You know, because I was like, that guy.
What's funny about him saying that is I actually got back together with my ex at some point during track season, so that shows you that Walter was not on my mind.
I was on her mind every day. She couldn't wait to get out there to the track field for me. But yes, so that's how that happened.
So we went through our track season, we got really close. Karma's really something, because Walter was telling my ex that I was gonna be his girlfriend just to like be funny.
Okay, I never
and then
said
he
those
really
words.
actually fell for me, poor sweet thing.
Oh, okay.
So fast forward to that summer. It was the summer that I turned 16 and I had a birthday dinner. And I invited Walt, and I can't lie, he was looking kind of different. Puberty hit that boy real nice. And he got a little taller, he got a little leaner, he got a little cuter.
Oh my gosh.
But I was still dating, I got back together with my ex. So we were just friends still. I found out my ex was doing me dirty. Cut that off. I'm gonna bleep that out, but we broke up, and I texted Walt to hang out or something. We like saw each other at the rec center.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
Trying to be all feel like normal, you know.
And how did you feel when we saw each other at the rec center and you found out my ex and I broke up? I was gonna say Walt and I. You and I didn't break up.
I was surprised because y'all like kept getting back together, so.
Yeah.
Ladies
and gentlemen, if you're in a breakup relationship, it ain't it. So just stop.
So truthfully, I just didn't know y'all were gonna get back together, and I mean, I didn't really think too much of it.
But that's fair that you didn't know. So that was July. In August, remember he liked to call me Future Bae. I remember I was in Georgia visiting my aunt, and I texted him and I was like, oh, when are you gonna ask me that question again? And he was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, the question about when I'm gonna be Future Bae. And he's like, when are you gonna be Future Bae? I said, sometime during my sophomore year of high school. And sophomore year of high school was starting like 3 weeks after I had said that. And he was like, okay. What did you think when I said that?
I honestly didn't take you like that seriously. Like,
I was curving him the entire time he was calling me Future Bae. I don't know why he wouldn't take that seriously.
I mean, I already knew I was that man. I knew you wanted me and everything. Like, I already knew you wanted me.
Why can't you like tell them the truth? He's never spoken the truth ever about this story.
The truth. For your YouTube channel, I will tell them the truth. She always wanted me. She loved me from the beginning. Like, once she laid eyes on me, she was hypnotized. Like Cupid, like shot with an arrow, and she just laid eyes upon me, and that's how we became one. The Jenkins, yeah. That's how that happened.
There's so many things that prove that wrong that I'm just gonna keep to myself. But
I'm telling the truth. But moving on. But yeah, so sophomore year
started for me, freshman year for you. No.
Yeah.
No, it was my junior year, because sophomore year was the year that he came to school. So I told him that we would be together sometime during my junior year.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know.
It sounded like an animal. Anyways, so sometime during my junior year we would be together. I said that 3 weeks before junior year for me started. We started to hang out before class, between classes, and then after class before practice.
So that time period, I mean, we talked a lot on the phone. We hung out a lot, like she said.
We snuck out. I would tell my mom we went to the library. And I did go to the library, but I went to the library to be with him.
Yeah, we didn't read books.
No books
no
were
books
read.
at all.
We would hang out in like the kiddie area where they had like a little reading nook, and we would like lay down together in the library and would kick us out every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. We weren't doing anything wrong, but I guess because we were two like high schoolers in like the little kid area, they were like, none of that.
Yeah, so we hung out a lot. She became very fond of me, like from the beginning. Like,
now that's the truth. I started to really like him. He's very charming and very sweet, and luckily his charminess is genuine. So that was nice. I haven't ever really talked to, and if I did talk to someone who was genuine, it was because just like him, I gave everyone a hard time, and a lot of people who wanted my number didn't get it. I was really picky. I always tell Walter, I'm like, I'm so picky. You should feel so grateful.
I want to be grateful when I already knew you liked me. Okay, moving on. So we started talking, and then Nicole kind of started pressuring me just a little bit to like ask her out.
I have never had a guy make me wait to start to like ask if I wanted to be their girlfriend. He was trying me. I made him wait, so now he had to make me wait.
Like, she just started pressuring me like big time, and you know, nobody should be pressured at all.
On the real though, he knew that I just gotten out of a relationship, so he was taking it slow, which is, I appreciate that.
So she started pressuring me, and then one night we were like texting or whatever, and I'm like, can you be my girlfriend?
That was on November 8th of 2013. November 7th of 2013. I don't know what, 7th or 8th.
And yeah, we had a long weekend. We got Monday off. It was some holiday.
Veterans Day.
Veterans Day.
Come on, airmen.
Veterans Day. So got that Monday off, so I didn't get her to ask her out until Tuesday because she told me I can't ask her out over text. So I called. She told me I can't ask her out over the cell phone.
You called me? I don't remember that.
Yeah, so I called you the next day because you can't ask me out.
Oh, I'm not ashamed to say how I said it.
Yeah.
I was kind of mean. But over text I said, because he texted me and was like, I would like to know if you would be my girlfriend.
And the crazy part is she went to sleep too.
That was what I was like, so you asked me after I fall asleep? And then because he knew I was asleep because he texted me and said, Nikki, are you asleep? Hey, I want to know if you'd be my girlfriend. So I looked at that, I was like, ¿Qué pasa? So what I would like you to do is ask me in person. That's what I said.
Yeah, so we finally get to school and
he waits the whole day. What I found out later was he was nervous and that's why he didn't ask me initially. But literally before school, I thought he was gonna ask. And between all 6 periods, I thought he was gonna ask. We were about to say goodbye. I was going to weightlifting and you were going to either basketball or football practice.
I'm proud of it.
And we're sitting there and I'm waiting for him to ask me and he isn't. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be late for practice, bye. And I walk away and he pulls my arm back and he asks me to be his girlfriend. Shy as ever, as if he didn't know the answer was gonna be yes.
You never know.
And said yes. And on November 12th of 2013, 11/12/13, we became boyfriend and girlfriend.
That's right. But yes, so that's how that all happened.
Yeah, that's how we started dating. Of course, from then to now, it's been almost 7 years and a lot has changed.
Yeah, like she has my last name.
Yes, we're coming up on our 1-year anniversary, so that's really exciting. We went through long distance, we went through military basic training, we went through moving to Alaska. He said I love you first. I just want to put that in there. So he knows, so that you guys know, that he knows, that you know, that it was really him who wanted me first, just because it needed to be said. But it has been a wonderful 7 years of being together and 1 year of being married. And yeah, I don't really know if there's anything else to say.
No, just, ring that bell, ring the ding ding, like, subscribe,
Wow, we really jumped into that.
We're out of there.
Bye guys.